on now. Pisces offering 4. Yes. 4th day in a row. What? Customize your dashboard in live. I don't care. Hi. Facebook is yelling at me today. Here we are. Let's give a little minute. Let's give a minute for people to hop on. If you're watching this after, I'll wave my arms when it's time to start. That way you'll know that, that it's... That way you'll know when to stop fast forwarding. Hello. We're giving it 3 more seconds. Okay. So, welcome day 4 of live. Come on ritual. Come on commitment. Energy feels vastly different today. The fun thing is Mercury is fully unretrograded, fully moving, fully mobile. And those that say that don't do electronics when Mercury is in retrograde, must have a different relationship than I do with Mercury, because today none of my electronics have been working. I haven't been able to function electronically to save my life. I had a Zoom, a call with someone and couldn't figure out how to work it. And so I was just like, I can't get this to work. I'm not gonna see you. So just... How does retrograde work for you? How does Mercury work for you? How does technology work for you? That's your truth. Congratulations. I didn't have one damn problem with technology during the actual retrograde. Okay, so here we go. What do we need to know today? It is my brother's day of birth. Happy birthday, John Flanagan. Oh, this came up earlier. Okay. Oh, we have the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. This is shining your light. Shining your specific light, your specific creative, beautiful light, so that you can be unique and stunning and correct and beautiful and bright and ignite a room and inspire a room to do the same. That is what this card says. Upside down, we're not doing it yet. We're not thriving. We're not allowing ourselves to actually shine because we're too worried about what other people are going to think of our creativity. We're too worried about other people are going to think about our actions. We're too worried about what other people are going to think about our fire. What is this doing? This is keeping us in an emotionally complacent place. This is keeping us in our feelings. This is not allowing ourselves to move through these emotional attachments, aka we are not strong, aka we are not exalting the strength of our emotions, our emotional power. This is how this looks like. Boom, boom. When we exalt our light and actually shine and commit to shining in a unique, authentic way, that is when we get to be strong. That is when we get to be powerful. That is when we fully step into our power. And when we do that, we will take one step closer to our subconscious alignment. We will take one step closer to our creative well of intuitive genius. We will be a little bit more aligned, a little bit more closer to the moon. Today we still have, and then we will be fully owning, fully facilitating our creative power. This will not feel like a forest fire. The reason why we don't the reason why we don't choose to shine in our unique way is because sometimes we're afraid that when we do, this will turn into an out of control forest fire. So we don't act upon it. We keep it dark. But when we actually light, we step closer to facilitating our true power, our true strength. I have to sneeze. Astrologically, right now, Mercury is, excuse me, Mercury is de-retrograded at 24 degrees of Aquarius, and the sun is at 3 degrees of Pisces. So Mercury is gonna like, we're gonna feel like, ooh, we gotta catch up. Ooh. I looked at the chart and I was like, oh, Mercury's like, I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of catching up to do. I don't think Mercury likes being so far away from the sun. So, allow yourself to do the creative work. Allow yourself to get detailed about how you shine. Allow yourself to get Mercurian about your creativity, about your light. Saturn and Uranus are still at 7 degrees, the degree of magic. 7. Come on now. Saturn and Uranus say we are changing the way that we sensualize, hashtag Taurus, sensualization, groundedness, stubbornness, nature, femininity. We are changing our senses, says Uranus, to create different systems, says Saturn. That is the healthy way of expressing both energies. The negative way of expressing both energies would be my systems are in conflict with my change. So this card being pulled specifically for the Saturn-Uranus square at 7 degrees says if you're in conflict with your change, then you will feel like you are stuck in this place of rain, of drama, of trauma, of hardship, of confusion, of rubble, of dirt. But if you surrender to the change that Uranus is trying to get you to do, and you apply the movement of Mercury, then you will shine, aka bring out the light in the storm so that we finally get to see color. You are the light that brings the rainbow. You are the light that brings the rainbow. You are the light that brings the rainbow when you shine. I don't know how to shine. Okay, great, congratulations. Ask, how do I shine? How do I allow myself to create light in a creative way? How do I ripple beauty and inspire? Okay. You'll find, after you ask the question, that something needs to be, how can I make money? Great question. How How can you make money? You can stop looking at what you have in a sad way. That is your answer to making money. You will never be able to make money when you're constantly looking at what you have and saying, oh God, that's awful. I hate this. I hate that. I hate that. Ooh, sadness. This is grief, sadness in your coin. Grief, sadness in what you have. That's the answer to that, my darling. For the Facebook people, that was a question over on the Instagram. Back to this. Severing yourself. This is cutting yourself off from your trauma, from your drama. This is saying, what happens when a worm gets cut? They become two. So, allow yourself to break free from what is holding you back from your Uranian change. I don't have my rings up. I hate that. Once we do that, we will then be living in our balance. We will then be thriving within our balance. Instagram says, so are you saying there are no sacrifices needed to be made? Depends on your full situation. Depends on what you're going through. Are there sacrifices that are needed to be made with money and... With money, yes. With spirit, no. With spirit, you surrender. And maybe within that surrender, sacrifices will come up with your external circumstances. This says a sacrifice is getting you closer. Maybe this applies directly to you. But, Instagram. But when you create sacrifices, hold on one second. The next comment is, I want to make huge money. Then yes, you are sacrificing. 100% sacrificing. I want to make huge money. If money is what you crave, then what you're saying is you're putting money in front of holistic authenticity. You're putting money in front of spirit. You're putting money in front of love. You're putting money in front of happiness. You're putting money in front of touch. You're putting money in front of a genuine connection. Do you actually want to make money instead of living a holistic, happy, authentic life? And if the answer to that is yes, then congratulations, go make your coin. But if the answer to that is, I want to be fulfilled, I want to be supported, I want to live a happy, authentic life and make money, then that's a different conversation. Then it's balance. Balance of holistic authenticity and your coin. Right before you ask that question, Instagram, this is the card that came up. This is emotional radiance. If you are only focused on your bank account, then the cost is emotional radiance. Because you will be turning off your outlet, your listening, turning off your connection to what your emotional fulfillment is. This is why I love these lives. Here we go. This is the last thought that I'll leave y'all with. Celebration. This is the marriage of the idea, the marriage of the lesson learned, the marriage of of the moment. In other decks, this is depicted as the four. This is the Four of Wands. This is depicted as the four pillars of the marriage canopy, right? So this is, what are you marrying for your next journey? Tying this into Pisces season, tying this into where we're going right after into the next journey, Aries season. Instagram, yes, DM me right now. This is the marriage of the lesson learned. This is the marriage of the journey that we have gone through during COVID. How we journeyed through COVID and what lessons we needed to learn. What COVID was teaching us. This is marrying our conscious to that soul's journey. The soul's journey that we went on during COVID. So that come Aries season, we can bounce into the new adventure correctly. Does this make sense? Marry the lesson that you have learned from COVID. And if you haven't learned that lesson yet, then we can do a reading. We can have some one-on-one time, and or you can simply ask your guides. Ask higher power, what lesson did I need to learn from COVID? Yes, boo-boo, DM me. We'll talk about it. You are all loved. You are all so, so loved. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Pisces Offering, numero 5. Bye.